try that again with the right video, shall we?
Chelsea's been working really hard on this whole matchmaking thing. She's not going to be the one to throw a wrench in it. That's the thing the rest of you don't really get there.
No, whatever it was.
Oh my god, I just realised you're like Cupid with clothes and hair and stuff.
Your microphone's definitely not worked very well.
That's why, you know, when I made Brannick the ear cuff, while his is enchanted, Amiko's isn't, but they'll have matching ear cuffs once we get back to it.
Crying out loud. So, hang on. So, we're talking about magical ear cuffs and love making and all this crap, right? And I'm trying to hold this bloody door closed just in case something nasty's behind it.
I'm not opening it. I'm standing there making sure you don't.
Oh, I've got it wedged. I have never, ever, at any point, opened the door and found something nasty.
I'm sure I can go back through some streams and disprove that, but hey.
Oh, I seem to recall you finished all the fighting and it's all quite quiet apart from the eerie ambience.
And we were all resting and getting our PowerPoints back and getting rid of fatigue and patching.
Yeah.
2 hours resting with Don Jad holding the door shut.
Why don't we just all come down here to the room with the bed and barricade the door?
That room smells really bad.
Have you seen it? I mean, look at the sheets.
How can you see him? Rannick's already over there snoring.
Yeah, I've slept on work.
Interesting. There's something from combat tracker. Oh,
I'd rather stay out here because Rannick's over there crashed out on that bloody bed and he's snoring. I would never listen to him snore.
And the dog decided to do an impersonation of Rannick snoring there, dear.
That was me doing an impersonation of Rannick snoring. Thank you.
No, I don't care anymore. Right, so it's all quiet now. You've had 2 hours of uninterrupted resting. What's the plan?
Anyone hear me?
Well, I get the impression Don Red wants to check out this last door. Then we're probably going to have to go back and check some of those other passageways, because obviously... Oh, wait, didn't we have to get one of her, something that belonged to her for the Runeforge weapon thingy? Wasn't that in the notes that you found, Irina?
Yeah, you're going to take some mirrored glass and a few other things, and apparently you're going to make us a weapon or a key or whatever it's described to get through the shield. The top of his mountain, where we're going, the top of the mountain's shielded off. You can't even get in through astral travel. Apparently, it said I don't know. It mentioned something. Something about astral travel.
We need dominant weapons.
Yeah, so that means to say you can't teleport through the barrier either. In theory, I don't know. I don't know how it works. Presumably, we've got to forge a weapon.
I did hear you say, "Can you guys?" Yes.
Yay! Okay, cool. I've changed to a headset.
Usually better, unfortunately. It's just a bit warm in this weather.
Oh, the problem was more that the first one I put on, I could hear you guys fine, but it wasn't picking up on the microphone at all. Okay.
So should we
I
open
missed.
this door?
Have we had our rest? Sorry, I missed that in all of the trying to get my sound working.
Yes, we did.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah, I'm all for opening
You've had
that
your
door and
rest,
seeing
which
what.
you said you've got 10 power points back and she spent pennies to maximise. Okay, well, someone has to open the door. It's still closed at the moment.
You're going to open that door, or what, Stunty?
God, have a rest. I'm tired of hearing about your bloody love life. Right.
This room is empty, save for a grisly heap of identical-looking dead bodies stacked in a well-organised heap.
Just like the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy is fruitcake. So he's cloning himself and then killing himself over and over again.
Everybody in this room is an elderly version of the body. This immense pile of bodies are all elderly versions of the bodies of Verax's body, as you can tell. Judging, after you.
I was going to say, and the bodies are all in good shape. It's not like they've decayed or anything.
No, they all look like they died yesterday. All 200 plus of them.
Yeah, then there's no telling how long ago this guy died. He may not have died whenever we killed the false ones out there. He may have been dead for a while.
Oh, hi.
Good point.
And none of them are rotted either.
So basically speaking, this room is identical, as you say, to the other one, which means at your best guess, there's over 400 identical bodies in the split between the two rooms, and they all appear to have died of old age.
Just a thought. I know that we've all assumed this guy only just died and that he's the original, but as they all look identical, he could be another clone, and the original might have escaped.
Or, original might have died of old age after transferring his brain into one of clones.
Yeah.
Either way, looks like all the ones around here are dead, so why don't we just leave them the heck alone and go and try one of them other tunnels?
Is there any tunnels?
Well, there were like 7 or 8 tunnels off that room with all statues in, and we came down this one. Why don't we go try one of the other ones?
What, down here?
No, all the way back to that yeah. All the way back down there.
We had all those other passageways. We had picked one, and took our chances. Oh, are we picking up the items that said in that? I can't find that.
They're all going in my bag of holding, minus any that you guys take. The headbands of mental superiority. Don't you think that a few of you could benefit from some of those?
Hey, Brannick, you got one of them yet?
I'm already wearing one, thank you very much. It's quite stylish. At least I think it's stylish.
Are you sure that's what it's supposed to do?
Yes.
Here, maybe you need 2.
You don't wear 2 at once. That's just daft.
She's winding you up, Rannick.
I ain't bloody clockwork.
We're also going to have to fight it out over who gets the manual of tribute increase, one way or another.
I really wanted the one that they had in Sandpoint. It were all about making you tougher and that. I wanted to give that a go.
This one's about spirit. Oh, hello.
By the way, you're still talking to each other when half of you in one dungeon and the rest of you is still back at the start.
I didn't realise we'd moved.
Yeah, we were moving along because we've already know that we're going to have to go back to the beginning and check some of those other passageways.
I put myself on that map, but I can't figure out how
I'm going
to
to be
transfer.
nice.
Oh,
and just
there I am.
move you.
Thank
I'm
you.
just going to be nice.
Oh, and this is the room we don't want to stay in because it makes us feel draggy after a while.
Let's just take next one round, eh?
Aye, let's go. This is a bit
Yeah,
crazy.
because if we start jumping from here to there, we're gonna, unless somebody's gonna mark which ones we've been down.
I'm trying to now.
Yeah, because
Oh,
they're
I've
just
got-
going off willy-nilly with no rhyme or reason whatsoever.
That's a good call. I have got some chalk. We could mark the walls.
I don't seem to be able to draw on the map. Is it because I'm being an idiot or because it's locked so we can't?
It's probably locked so you can't.
Can you just put
Which
some
one
sort of
did-
mark on the...
Which one did we just come out of?
That one.
Yeah.
And you're heading down this one now, are you? Which is okay.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I mean,
we better do
Kev,
something. Even
could
then,
you mark?
it should be marked.
Yeah, I can.
Could you mark the first one, please?
Yeah, try now. Actually, I think I may have to have unlocked the drawing layer. Try now.
Okay. Ah, yes.
Okay, so you're heading down. Oh, there are the chapter numbers. Okay, so this time north will be northwards because you're heading west. Won't that be fun? Instead of north being some strange or confusing. Oh, gold.
It's Stunty. Maybe we should just, be careful and check for, maybe Jelsa should go first and look for traps and that, because that's what Jelsa does.
Super.
Michael Tates. Perhaps you going up front and checking for, things that might kill us.
Ooh. 1 second, my door. I'm good. I want to cast invisibility on myself before I do.
Only lasts 30 seconds. Doesn't it? Or does invisibility have a
Can
longer
she
duration?
increase it by casting it in a different way? Or adding more power points or anything?
It only lasts 5 combat rounds.
Fair enough. Not long then.
Powers page 160. It's so nice to have the paper rule book now.
Yeah, Jelsa can't have the duration. There is a duration modifier to measure it in minutes instead of rounds, but Jelsa can't have that one because it's you need to be a main spellcaster and take the Uber Edge. So you can do it, but Jelsa can't.
Right.
Okay, so it sounds like it sounds like you can't see Jill, so she's vanished. It looks like.
All right, well,
I'll put
Jelsa's bugger enough. I'll have a look.
Okay.
Oh, I'm back. I'm sorry. It was. Did you let me cast invisibility on myself?
It lasts 30 seconds.
Oh, well, then never mind. Did you move us onto another one? Anyhow?
Of course. Why would I be? Why on earth would I not? Yeah, because you moved on to the next one, so just to be annoying, didn't I? Just to be annoying, I had to move you onto the new map.
I want the big guy that can take hits because sometimes you don't run into traps. Sometimes the first time you know you found something is when somebody hits you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's have a read of the description of this one because last time it bloody did say there was lighting, even though I didn't think there was. So, okay, so it doesn't say. Okay, do you know what? I think they've got to be illuminated, don't they? Thinking about it logically. Let's just give it. Let's give it a sort of darky.
No, which way? This is the hall we're coming down.
Okay.
So right
guess what? You know I said hurrah this time round. This is west.
What?
So north's that way.
Okay.
Okay.
I do like the way they decide to do that. Okay, so A wide open corridor of polished marble opens into a brightly lit and extremely tall chamber. The upper portion of the far wall is entirely covered in a mural of an armoured woman with crimson hair holding a burning ranseur and riding on the back of a massive red dragon.
What's a rancer?
It's a polearm. Can't tell
Ah.
you if I still had access to my first edition AD&D player's guide, I could have a look at a picture of it and describe it to you. But you'll just have to Google it.
Yeah, they're kind of into pole arms. Each one has its own pole arm.
At the end of the day, it's a blade on a long stick.
I see. Fair enough.
A square outcropping of smooth marble juts out from the far wall, rising from the floor to the height of 30 feet. An opening in the wall directly behind the flat top of the stone column leads deeper into this section of the vault. Interesting. A 12-foot tall iron statue stands on this platform, an enormous iron bow gripped in its metal fists, and a strange rune that almost looks like a pair of fangs decorating its chest.
You know what? That bugger can't be good, can it?
I think that can be said for most of the people here.
Aye.
Excluding ourselves, of course.
No, I'm going on the premise that everything in this place is hostile and will kill us if we're not wary.
Good premise. Whether it's good or not, we need to explore it.
From that description. Oh, yes. There we go. It's really interesting. So there seems to imply that there's a 30-foot high pedestal at the opposite end of the room. And then the statue is atop the pedestal. They didn't actually bother drawing the 30-foot high pedestal in the room, did they?
You just got to imagine that.
Imagine this, but we do not have the effects budget to include it.
Yeah.
Is everybody walking out?
I'm standing with the big guys that can take that bolt or something that we'll get
Everyone
hit
just
with.
seems to have just backed around. It's an empty room with a statue in it.
I thought I don't think we're all clear on which way's forwards and which way's backwards. This whole map turning upside down thing's confusing.
You walk down that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we all thought we were going further in when we were actually going further out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honest, I didn't step backwards at all when you said statue. I was entirely mistaken.
Oh, that's a good point. Statue.
Yeah, I didn't step back. You were mistaken. Yeah. No.
What is it with these bloody Thessalonians and their bloody statues?
They knew you were coming, Randy?
Is that what it is?
Well, face it, what kind of real thing any kind of humanoid would want to talk to them? They have to have statues for company.
No. I don't know.
I would not believe how tiny the grid squares are on this map. Let me turn it back on so you can see them.
Whoa!
Crikey. Anybody feel like they're on a graph paper?
Yep.
Which makes me think I've got the scale wrong. I'm going to check. I'm going to go. No, I don't think I have. Believe it or not. 1 square equals 6 feet. Where's the GM's map?
In which case, this really is a very big place.
No, I get the impression that something's happened, and I will have to check it out. So let's turn that back on. I might just have to re-add you all in again.
Also says this room is brightly
1, 2,
lit.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Good
10.
point. Well made.
Okay.
Yeah. Indeed, it does say that this room is brightly lit.
That's why I put ambient light on.
Ah, just doesn't seem very bright, that's all.
Point taken. Better?
Woo!
That's sunlight. There we go. Okay, so
He said,
I
"Let
have,
there be light," and there was light.
I definitely appeared to possibly have buggered up. Let's have a look. That says 25. Okay, something's definitely happened. 20. Back to game mode. Yeah. Let's just add the party to the sheet again, shall we? Bink. There you go.
I especially love your little blinky sound effects. They're so cute.
Right. Oh, because I'm pressing caps lock, not shift, to get the people that are in the walls out of the walls. There we go. And then I
They're
can
in the
turn-
wall.
Oh. There, 2001. There we go. That's got it fixed.
All right. So what we got here is a room with a statue all the way up there. Doesn't seem like there's much to see.
Jelsa, do you see any traps on the floor between here and there? You know, anywhere we shouldn't stand to avoid arrows coming out of walls or anything?
I'd be more worried about arrows coming out of that bugger up there. I mean, if he can use that door, woo!
Put that window over there. There we go.
You'd need a thievery roll for me to see anything that's visibly detectable without close examination, or
Oh, searching for traps. Sorry. Do you have traps? I can't remember if you automatically get it.
Just by walking past them automatically.
Exactly.
That's
what I was trying to remember. Yeah. Rogue. Let's have a look.
But you can just make note of
No, yeah, no. Trap sense is a seasoned rogue edge, so you don't, unless you've taken the edge, you don't get it. You notice you get a roll anytime a detectable trap is about to be sprung within 5 yards, so that's okay on that score. Otherwise, you actually have to look for traps. So all this time when I've given you a chance to notice traps, I've been doing it wrong. The notice on a trap is if you've got trap sense, you can notice it, or you can notice it if you're looking for it. So okay, yes, it'd be a notice check to spot traps. Everyone's walked in front of you anyway, so not that you can't see any traps now.
Although if it's made of stone, then I might figure it out quite quickly.
I was looking for like obvious things like rolls in the wall at arrow height or head height or. Something more subtle I wouldn't have spotted just scanning the room.
I'm going to examine this wall, going down the room, looking at the wall on the way.
As I'm going to.
Okay.
What's that?
Okay, that was the me.
Is someone getting married?
Apparently, that's a thunderous alarm.
Yeah, and look,
That was me thinking it was a wedding.
With my tokens and my move token because.
Right. So yeah, Ceranic. Yeah, that guy. See, you don't listen to us. The guy was going to animate, but no, you're not going to listen to us.
A thunderous
the bright
alarm
side
triggers.
not anymore.
I see. When basically that what actually is all you can hear is reverberating. The alarm kicks off here, and then all you hear is distance alarms going off. So basically, alarms are going off all over the dungeon. If you listen, you hear that.
Well, that's good.
Okay, at which point the stone statue standing 30 feet above the ground draws an arrow, notches the bow, and starts drawing the bow back. Jelsa, what do you do?
Well, I had moved over to this wall, but my moves don't seem to be working.
That's because we're in combat, so I didn't know if you wanted to change what you wanted to do.
I had already moved before you started running the alarms.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt just this one.
For some reason, it's my token and my move thing ain't moving like together. I've got the
Hey, you've
weirdest.
got a weird arrow thing behind you. What's that
Yeah,
about?
I got a four.
That's because something went funky because Jolson did a move and then I added the token.
See, look,
You have to
it's
close the map and
moving.
reopen the map
Ah,
to get rid of
Do
the
that.
interesting glitches like that caused by the
do we
GM.
need to do that?
fiddling. Yeah, well, if you want to get rid of it, yes, I can't close your map and reopen it for you.
Okay, that's
That-
fine.
So, Joss,
what
what
am-
are you doing?
Me? I'm gonna like go on hold because what the hell?
Got it,
Which
you're
is
up.
Oh, much better.
Okay, it's way up in the sky, yes? Well, up on a big, high, tall thing, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, in which case, Rannick grabs his composite bow, takes careful aim, and shoots the bugger.
Is that chanting or buzzing that I hear?
You're hunting.
Okay, good.
Is it
I've
moving?
had horrible nightmares about killer bees in the past.
You hit the statue.
Okay.
Whoa! Whoa! Wow!
The GM is being surprisingly silent.
I think he's stunned. Or he's gonna have to sulk. I don't know.
Or the alarms made him go deaf.
Or he's
Why would
talking
I
to us and wonders why we're ignoring him because we can't hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he got the point though.
Oh, definitely.
I'm very angry.
I think maybe he's just sulking because he feels a bit shafted.
He's still got lots of pennies.
Oh, there we go. He's doing some soaking.
He is being somewhat highly strung.
I'm sure he can hear your pointed comments.
Okay, 5 pennies in, and
That's for all your amusing. That's for all your amusing comments. Right.
Thank.
Okay, so you, yeah, your arrow hits it. It does seem to shake it slightly.
Yeah, you guys were throwing those around so fast. I must just be a little rusty.
I did 4 wounds, and all I managed to do was shake it. Curse it!
No, you did
Yeah,
2
you
wounds
managed to make
to
him
it.
spend a lot of
I
pennies.
did 2 wounds. Okay, that's all right then.
I think it hit your back.
I think it did. I told you arrows were going to come from that buggerini.
Oh,
Congratulations. You were absolutely right.
I'd rather not have been.
okay, no problem at all. Okay. A burning arrow streaks towards you,
Duck.
shaking you.
So Rannick kind of drops to one knee as the arrow goes over his head and he's like, bloody hell!
The statue then jumps into the air and starts flying around the room.
It flies too. That's cheating.
That's all I bloody well need.
That's 5 to there, gets 6, gets it to there, and then
Going to be an innate ability as well.
I'll hit of 3 of you. Breath weapon. actually, yeah, it's a breath working, which means it can't use it on the same round it does another action.
Too late.
That's right.
Is it too late to try for an interrupt?
Did everybody else hear Elspeth okay? It came through broken to me.
Elspeth
I think
wants
that's what's to interrupt.
Is it too late?
Well, it's finished its actions, but you can interrupt Dundred if you want.
Well, if it's going to hit us with the breath weapon,
It's not.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll wait until after.
That is actually easy. Okay. I'll put you back on hold. Dundred, you're up.
So hopefully Jelsa's going to do something. Oh, look at you.
Now, who thought was Ron?
Right, in that case, I mean, is this a giant?
It's certainly big.
It's 12 feet
Probably an
tall.
iron golem.
Yeah, it looks like a giant player.
12-foot tall iron statue flying around the room,
How high in the air is it
knocking
flying?
another arrow. Well, it started
Do you know
5
what?
inches off the ground and it's flown 12 inches up, so it's 17 inches off the ground at the moment.
Do you know, I'm not entirely sure if we should be hitting this.
Yeah, you should. Medium range. Large.
Shooting longbow. Yep. Okay, you hit it.
Yeah, I know, but Iron Golems are avatars of Golem, so it's a kind of bit cheeky, isn't
Oh, I see what you mean by
I
should.
see, right.
The arrow bounces off it with no apparent damage.
You keep telling us when things attack, you're supposed to fight them back. The thing bloody attacked me, so you bloody fight it back.
For the
A
record,
valid argument.
For the record, you attacked it first, Rannick. It might have been friendly, but you shot an arrow at it.
I thought it
It
shot
was-
first.
it was a statue. It moved.
Aye.
It aimed its arrow at us. That's what triggered us.
But anyway.
I think when he said statue, we were triggered.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Definitely.
Okay, how is moving that far 6 inches and yet it's 20 inches to the golem?
Because it's
Is the
flying,
golem up in the air?
flying 17 inches off the ground.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah, that's why I didn't run at it. It's just-
Do you still want to do that move?
Now. Do want to get a little closer, but probably not that close. Let's go to there.
I'll put a flying effect on it. Does that help?
I presume if you zoom in, you'd see said flying effect.
No, on the combat track.
Oh, I wasn't looking at that bit.
I don't know if you can see that. That's what I was asking.
Hell, bloody hell.
Yes,
It's
it
way
is
up
flying!
there. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to go ahead and back up again. Sorry. Yes, I'm a little confused. And I'm going to shoot it with my arcane arrow.
What's for the okie dokie, Bert?
I was trying to get into ideal range. Leave me alone.
Aye. Did you notice I didn't shake it? That's bizarre.
Yeah. You did 15 damage. You should have shook it. It said so in the chat window.
It did say it in the chat window, didn't it?
Yeah. I got a funny feeling with the way that arrow bounced off its arcane protection.
Snookums is going to have to jump very high.
Yeah, no. Snookums is going to come over here and rub against Arena's leg to give her support for whatever it is she's doing next.
That's so cute.
Well, obviously, Rerena's very. Oh, +1. Irina gets a +1 on her trade roll due to the snuggling effect of schnookums.
Are you ready for this, pussycat? I'll say, with a smile. And I'm going to change myself into something. Wait. I forgot to write the +1 in, but that would make it a 10. And I will become a copper dragon.
Yeah, what effect? What size do you want it to be?
5, I believe. I will double check. Yes. 18 foot long and weigh 4 tons.
Yeah, really, you put
An
that on.
adult one then.
That's a regular size one, not or is it? Yeah, an adult one.
Yeah, Copper Dragon says size 2. I'm looking, I can't see the size on the adult one at the moment. Yeah, fighting.
Bottom. It's at the bottom of it. Or at least it is in the book. I'm looking in the paper book.
I'm looking at the effects.
Oh, I see.
An adult Copper Dragon is size 6, large.
Interesting. I'm looking at these stats for a copper adult dragon in the book and it says it's size 5. Not that I mind.
Well, it's a size thing. Gold Dragon adult is size 7. Copper Dragon adult is size 5. According to the book, I agree. So they obviously changed it. That's another one of those undocumented changes, isn't it? Oh, I really hate it when they do that.
I've got a Copper Dragon here, that's size 5, and paid 40 rubles in the bistro.
You disconnect.
Yes, I have. It wasn't intentional. I just went running up, so I've gone upstairs.
I don't have very good. I don't have any really. I don't have very any really tokens. It's disappointing. That's the best I can give you.
No, I think that's quite written. I'm just I'm going to help Schnookums onto my back, and I'm going to give Schnookums an ability to drop down on it if I can. I'd like to help Schnookums onto my back and fly over. And when Schnookums is ready, he can launch off me onto it.
Don't you really want the dragon ride?
Oh, Schnookums can say no if he wants to.
A cat riding on the back of a dragon. I think that's definitely going to have to be athletics to hang on.
Probably.
Yay!
Oh, before. Oh, I wanted to go before you changed around.
It's fine, go for it.
Jelson's gonna run and yell to you, I'm gonna watch because these alarms are everywhere. I'm gonna run from the hallway like Max because with the size of the mat and stuff, and he's out of my reach.
Dondred, you're up first then.
Yeah, so shot an arrow at it and it doesn't even flinch. That was a good hit as well. So let's undo that. We're going to cast. If mundane weapons don't hit it, then nobody will use mundane weapons. And I'm going to cast Smite on everybody. Greater Smite. And I think we'll have armor piercing 6 on it as well.
Sounds like a good idea.
Apply to. Did I just cancel the target in there? Probably did.
And what we did discover yesterday, that's really rather fun, is if you on Sunday, is if you're targeted along with 30 other NPCs and then you close the map, Fancy Grounds has to redo all the targeting to remove your targeting. So when a party of 6 will disconnect at the same time, my Fancy Grounds cries a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, no, someone decided to target all friendly targets and there was like 40 friendlies on the map. That was the end of Fancy Grounds. Like no more than 12 of them were in their ever effect, but that was it. That was the end of Fancy Grounds. And then people trying to be helpful would close the map to try and be helpful, which meant it then had to start retargeting everyone again. Anyway, we know that now, so don't ever do that. Okay, you just put slide on everyone.
And AP6 as well.
Okay, I'm going next then.
you need the AP6 added on. You've not put the AP6 on us.
Oh, what a shame.
I don't know. I can't do the AP6, so can I? I don't have an effect for that.
Okay, so you can't. I have to do it.
Yes.
It's effect down to there, and then I'm just going to breathe.
That's okay. I can take it.
This is a joke, actually. I'd be better off just shoot. Oh, that's. This is just frustrating beyond the bullet. Oh, I give up. Right, go on then, kill it. I've had enough.
I was kind of hoping you were going to come down and squish me.
I'm just going to go on hold because with all those alarms going off, I'm concerned something else is going to show up.
Right, go on, kill it.
All right, I'll give it a go.
You've done better than any of the rest of us so far.
Well, let's do our best then. I'll take another shot or two.
Why did you shoot it twice?
Because I took rapid shot with my ranger's tactics.
I see.
Therefore, I was able to shoot it twice.
I see. My belly's up. Arena, you're up.
Okay. My computer's still being a little bit weird, so I don't appear to have full control. And also, I've got no idea what happened while I was gone.
I shot the bugger. Arrows bounced off.
Right. Fair enough. I'm going to.
The arrows bounced off.
Well, it seemed to me. Arrows did actually hurt it.
I'm going to use my breath attack on it. The one that will make it slow, please.
But would Stuckums be inclined to climb on the back of a dragon? Do you think, Bert?
No, probably not.
Okay. I'll still do the breath attack.
Okay, that's an athletics roll to breathe.
I'm going to Benny that. Get the pants. That's better.
Okie dokie.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's a great mouse over effect I've got.
It is. It is. So the golem does not even bother attempting to avoid the gas as it wafts around it. But you're up.
Bert will take his shot.
That's a hit. Okay. You're gonna be like that, are you?
Oh, absolutely. You're the one that said go ahead and kill it.
I was mistaken.
Okay, Snookums is going to come over here and rub against Rannick to give him a boost. Because everybody loves a kitty cat.
And before you change the tracker, you can take me off hold and I'll do what I was going to do.
Okay.
Which
Oh,
isn't
look at
much.
that. +2 bonus to Rennick on his trait roll.
And
Oh,
Jill's going to drop the backpack, and then she's going to creep down this way, because with all those arms, she's just sure there's something else coming.
That's where you came from.
Yep, I know.
That long, straight corridor. But okay.
That's the only way I know for sure that there's a direction for things to come from.
Fair enough. New round. Arena is up.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to stay in the hall. I just want to be where I can.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I am going to do something. I'm going to attack it in some form or other. Okay, cool. Fighting claws. There you
Oh,
go.
man.
Found it.
This is about to be a really hard fight, and Rannick killed it in the third bloody combo round.
Is that why you're sulking?
No, and I'd spent so many bennies just to keep it flying. But not to worry.
You've used 8 bennies to keep it alive so far. He's got to be running out soon.
Burn them bennies.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. A very good hit upon the dragon.
Upon the dragon. You mean from the dragon?
From the dragon. Okay. Donjad, you're up.
Just keep going at it, because that iron carapace is wearing, it's going to snap. You know what I mean?
Oh. No, it's fine. Hang on. Hang on. I might have digged you there. Let me think about this a second. Let's think about this. So.
400 AP2.
Yeah, you kill it. Yeah, you killed it.
Okay.
Did you? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. You didn't kill it. Or did you? I've got myself confused. Right, it's on 2 wounds. It's not shaken. You did 25 points of damage to it. Before anyone says, yes, I know that says 29, but you did 25 points of damage to it. And it's still standing. There we go.
Okay.
Dondra, you're up. He's gone very quiet. I get worried.
Yeah, I know. So, I'm going to run underneath it and go, nah, 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 and shoot at it from underneath.
Okay.
Rannick, do something clever, please.
What?
You shoot it then,
do-
Mr. Donald the Dread.
Yes, I was just trying to decide whether I was going to really shoot it or just pretend to shoot it. There we go.
Oh, that gets interesting. Actually, that's a very
I wonder
interesting interpretation.
So, has it got the bottom of it armoured? Yes, possibly.
Yeah, so you hit it. You hit it.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that.
You hit it, but it doesn't have any apparent effect, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes. It's confirmed.
That brings
Now,
us to Jelsa. Hang on. Yep. Please continue. I've just realised something I need to check.
Are the alarms still sounding?
Oh no, they stopped. Well, they stopped quite quickly.
Okay, by listening, can I hear anything coming from back in any of that direction?
Okay, Rannick, Jelsa, Arena, and Bert. Ooh, okay. Oh, but that might be cancelled out because of. No, it doesn't cancel out. Okay. Okay, Rannick and Jelsa and Arena and Bert, but not Dondrad. Okay, that's fine. Carry on.
I was asking if I'm intently listening, can I hear if anything's coming our way because of the alarms?
Make a notice check. No alarm sounded that way, by the way.
I thought there was the whole
They were
hell.
echoing. Who the hell knows?
Well, true. That's very true. Point taken. No, you don't hear anything. Well, over the big noise of Dondrad screaming at Rannick to do stuff and the clashing and the bangs and everything, you don't hear anything. Although you think you listened very well.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tiptoe back down the hallway. Stay out of my reach. Pick up my backpack. All sorts of stuff. I don't trust you, Dazra.
Good thing to. You should never trust your GM. You can trust him to be impartial and fair, at least when it's me, but you should never trust him to be nice. Rannick, you're up.
Don't know what you mean by clever, Stunty, but I'll tell you one thing. It's not clever to be underneath a great big metal statue that we're shooting at.
Yeah, but didn't you see? Yeah, I know that, but I went in to close it. I wanted the armour to go underneath the armour, and it didn't. It bounces off. See, told you.
This is where it gets really freaking annoying.
No, that one would just knock it plate to one side so the other one got in. See?
Can I have an athletics check from Dondrad, please? Sorry, an agility check, an evasion check on Dondred, not athletics. So an evasion, agility -2.
Ability -2. It'll bounce off anyway, so. He says nearly rolling a critical.
Righty ho. So I'm just gonna let's work this one. Yeah. Okay. Five tons of iron golem land on Dondred.
Ouch.
Since Rannick pointed that out to Dondrad, may I spend a penny to alter the narrative a little bit and make my make my uncanny reflexes roll to knock Dondrad out the way?
Go on then.
On back because then it'll land on you.
I know.
Let's just roll so. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh, go also.
Okay, so I knocked Dondrad out the way.
Oh, that was Dondred critically failing, not you.
It was, yes.
Yeah.
Dondrad critically failed the soak he would have made.
Which was basically no more Dondred.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rannick takes the second shot. Like you say, that first arrow was just knocking. Oh bloody hell! Dives over and knocks Dondrad out the way.
Now you get to make an evasion check, don't you?
Now I get to make an evasion check to try and avoid.
Believe it or not, that wouldn't have actually killed me.
What, 58 wounds? I mean, 58.
Nah, I'd have
damage.
walked away from it.
You're incapacitated by 4 wounds, mate.
No, I wouldn't, because I would only take 3 wounds.
Why's that?
Because I rolled a 4.
You criticaled.
You critical.
I know, that's it. Yeah, I know, but you forgot about divine intervention. It's a 4.
You're going to spend 3 power points with and add 3
Holy
to your.
warrior.
I think the GM might have ruled you couldn't do that on a critical fail.
It's a crit fail. You can't modify a crit fail. A crit fail's a crit fail.
Well, you can't re-roll them, but critics rule. I just thought it'd be good. You could just say, no, divine intervention. You're wrong.
Forget divine intervention.
I'm trying to work out this. I'm trying to work out this divine intervention. What's this?
It's
Holy
just
warrior.
It's
Holy warrior. Okay.
Lets you add power
Yeah.
points.
Okay. After rolling, the chosen may add +1 to the soak roll. A crit fail. Okay. The crit fail is a failure. So adding +4 to the failure is a failure.
right, okay.
That's the whole point. You critically failed. Dumb luck, I might allow the Holy Warrior to take effect, but not on a crit fail. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It all goes.
Rannick and Dondrad are now sprawled on the floor next to this collapsed iron golem.
Yes.
Bloody hell, Squidgy, what were you trying to do? Get yourself killed?
Well, it's not like I've got a death wish or anything, is it?
You have, haven't you?
And you, says Rannick, pointing at the head of the golem that he wants to have landed right next to him, you can stop looking at me. And he turns his head, the eyes look in the other direction.
Well, the thing is, I was a bit worried. I
now
wanted.
It's dead and iron. You can't turn it. It's solid. But anyway, I've turned the phobia off anyway.
So yeah, I wanted to get it close as possible because the arrow's not going through its armor. Even when the arrows were enchanted, they didn't work or they stopped working.
Well, actually, that's where it got really confusing. I had to reread it a couple of times. Casting Smite made your arrows magical, which means your arrows would hurt it, but the actual AP and the actual extra damage of Smite do not apply. Well, I got that wrong earlier, but when I reread it, basically magical effect, the magical weapons affect it, but not the magical effects, if that makes sense.
It does make sense.
So that's why I had to rapidly get rid of all your AP6s and change your smite damage to +0.
Yeah, so I thought I'd run underneath it, and I was going to distract it, and I thought, wait a minute, I could shoot from underneath, and instead, I really didn't think it through, did I?
No.
No, not when I worked out it was 5 tons, and it's like, well, that's maximum damage, really, isn't it? 5 tons.
It would have bounced off. It
Well,
would have bounced
don't
off.
we have a headband of mental, prowess or something? Maybe Dondred is the one that should be wearing that.
I'm wearing it.
That would interfere with his full plate armor. Which, of course,
I am wearing them. So
which
Running wants to see if this giant bow that it was holding is kind of part and parcel of it, or it can be removed.
Well, that's a very good point, actually. Let's have a look.
yeah, so the crown is
No,
it's a metal band.
The bow is definitely attached to the golem. However, its eyes are very shiny.
How shiny.
They appear to be gemstones.
In which case, Rannick is going to take its eyes out. I'll use a dagger or something. I'm going to pull its eyes out because it's a statue and I want its eyes.
Okay. One of them appears to be a diamond. The other one just appears. The other one, one of them appears to be a very. One of the eyes appears to be a very high quality. No, the left, in fact, appears to be a very high quality diamond. Whereas the right appears just to be a topaz.
All right.
Of very low value.
Then it's probably magical.
If nobody else minds, I'm keeping these. I've got the eyes of a statue, and they're mine.
Oh, it depends if Jelsa needs them or not to make this key or weapon or whatever malarkey she's supposed to make.
Bugger that!
Okay,
I
so
killed it.
you've got-
Mine.
Right.
And I'm good with that, Rannick. Although I could make, a lovely necklace for Amico out of those for you.
So what's a
Let's
small
look at that
stone
with
do?
magic sight.
Aye, what's a small stone do?
A small stone.
Let's
With
have a
magic
look.
sight. As Rannick pockets it, you notice the incredibly powerful magical effects of it.
Let me just check what it does first, eh?
As he
I'm not
pops-
saying
as
go
he
and take
pops-
it.
As he pops the stone of good luck in his pocket.
Oh,
There's a Stumblefoot can use that.
+1 Benny.
it'll bring you luck.
+1 Benny,
Cool.
basically. Well, you've got it. +1 Benny.
Keep that.
All right. Yeah, I'll keep that.
Hence the fact your Benny's increased as soon as you took it.
Ah.
So there we go.
Okay. So, anything about these walls that's interesting?
Nothing at all.
And- No writing in the room?
Not at all.
Another opening behind the statue.
There is.
behind
It's
its feet.
30, yeah, it's 30 feet up, which is that way I think you'll find. Which is probably why it's showing the statue as closed because you have to clamber up it, don't you? Oh,
Well,
actually, I
on
would
the
say
other hand-
the walls.
on
Actually,
the-
there is. Sorry, I'll take it back. There is something very interesting about the walls. They are incredibly smooth, almost frictionless.
Well, I'm gonna wave to Irina and tell her to come down so I can climb up on her back and have her carry me up to the opening.
Sure, I'll give people who want them lift up.
Which is really interesting because I don't think it applies to the pedestal. Otherwise, no one can get up there.
Well, we've got an arena. There's a dragon who can fly us all up.
Point
Yep.
taken. Okay, so who wants to fly up? Give me a flying up there order because I'll have to put you up there.
Well,
in
Jelsa
the
said it first, and
I'll sit near her
Amber-
neck because I won't hurt her.
Amber will go up with Jelsa because Jelsa and can hold on to Amber.
Who's
Come in
going
with Bert.
Is he there? Well,
You
let's
come in with
assume that.
Yeah, Bert's here. Sorry. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. One marching order.
2 engraved circles in the ground surround large runes in the centre. The one to the east is red, while the one to the west is blue, bearing in mind that north is that way.
Well, I'm gonna tiptoe up to the edge of the room. It looks like we're coming up to a room.
It looks like a television remote control with a slightly wonky on button.
Or we're still in order, so
Yeah, I must admit, this is.
let Rannick just go bowling by me and stumble into a trap.
This definitely looks like things for magic people. This ain't for me.
Yeah, so it's got wiggly lines on the floor. I know, wiggly lines.
Is that your
Even
professional opinion? Wiggly lines.
I can tell it's a wiggly line. What's the wiggly line for? Here, Jelsa, Rini, you speak Thasiwas name.
I do, but I'll need a little more to get through in this form. Can you all move up a little?
Is that Thasiwas name?
Well, can I tell if it's Thessalonian? Because I have it as well as.
Well, yeah, it isn't, I think.
Really?
I'm presuming, since this must be the place that all the Runelords hid for all these centuries, that this is Thessalonian.
So each of these, the things on the floor measure 10 feet in diameter, and there appear to be complex runes carved into the ground surrounded by a deep circular groove. Up to 4 medium creatures can stand inside the circle at once.
Are they teleportation thingamies?
Yeah, a bit of teleportation. But the first thing I really don't want them to be is storage pentagrams.
Because they've just been fixed again. This is one dungeon where that extension for portals would be useful if they were teleportation. But,
well, the thing is one is in one color and one is in blue. That might mean that they don't go to the same place. So if they are portals.
How do you know? How do you know they're portals?
She said it.
Yeah. Did Arena's occult roll apply, or was that Arena identifying the Luckstone?
Oh no, that wasn't. That was me looking at those things. I was just waiting for the GM to say something about it.
Complex runes, and both the circles are magical in nature.
They're magic circles with complex runes. Do I not know any more than that? They're not written in any language I know.
Big enough where 4 people can squeeze into them.
Which again actually means ironically, the smaller scale squares. Actually, maybe I made the squares smaller so 4 tokens can fit on a circle at once, even though it's the wrong scale according to the map.
I'm going to toss a copper piece into each circle just to see what happens.
Okie dokie. The copper piece lands. You toss a copper piece onto which circle first?
I will toss it onto the left one first, from where Rannick is, so the red one.
The red one. Okay. The copper piece lands on the floor.
Okay, then I'll toss it onto the blue one.
It vanishes.
All right, well, that went somewhere, says Rannick. Any idea where?
Maybe the red one is the return portal.
Bert is going to cast Summon Ally. He's going to summon the equivalent of an attendant. It's probably just like a little wolf-type creature. I'm going to include Mind Rider on that.
Oh, clever!
That's really interesting. I think I don't disagree. It's really clever. What annoys me is there is no easy way in Fantasy Grounds to actually let you mind ride it. Do you know what I mean? It's a shame because it's such a good
no, I know.
Whoops, I didn't mean to give everyone bennies, but there you are. I just made a mistake, so you can all have the bennies. I just gave you by mistake. Including me. Because I think if you're getting a benny because I made a mistake, I think I'll give myself a benny because I made a mistake. NPCs, ally. Oh, no, I burnt too many earlier. No. Pathfinder core rules. Summon ally. Do that. An attendant, did you say?
Yeah, just like I said, it's probably like a wolf spirit or something, but attendant is the level I'm casting it at.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. That's what I was. I know you said I managed to forget almost instantly. Annoyingly. There you go. Mind Rider. You can communicate. Oh, and sense through the ally. Well, there you go. Right. I've added the attendant to the map.
Okay, the attendant is going to start by stepping into the red circle.
Excruciating death throws are quite non-existent.
Say that again?
I was just trying to wind you up. The excruciating death throws are quite non-existent.
Okay. Okay. And then he will step forward into the blue circle.
He vanishes.
Well, of course he does.
Is there a plinking sound?
Can I see what he's seeing?
Mind Rider. It doesn't say, does it? Which is interesting.
Should be able to.
Communicate and sense through the ally.
Indeed. It appears to be standing on a red circle. Well, a red circle.
Can he look around the room a little bit?
Yep. It appears to be, well, yeah. He appears to be standing. I don't know what's the distance. What's the range? It appears to be 6 inches. Obviously, this game, fancy grounds, Savage Wells measurements. 6 inches by 3 inch room, with an exit on the western wall.
Does it have a blue circle in it? I'll ask.
It does.
Bert. It
It's
does.
adjacent
I will
to the blue
have
circle.
my attendant step over onto the blue circle.
Okay, you have the attendant step onto the blue circle.
Okay, it is round trip, guys, if we want to go ahead and go in.
Excellent.
Well, I saw it.
Okay, well, let's go for it then.
All right.
I'll come last.
Well, there's only room for 4 at a time, isn't there? And Rini, sorry, you put weight on.
What are you saying, Ranek?
You're a giant lizard, love. Right, shall us go? Sparkle Tits, you joining us?
Yeah.
How about you, Bert?
Well, you've got 4 on your pad right now, so let's go ahead and have you guys jump through, and then the rest of us will come through after you.
All right.
Yeah, I made a point of jumping in first because nothing's going to hurt me on the other side.
Famous last. Oh, this feels weird.
Will me, Bert, and Amber fit through together?
Not size 5, you won't. Okay.
Okay, then Amber and Bert, and I'll go after that.
Something kills the construct as it steps through the doorway.
Is it possibly that it were too many of you once?
I don't know. Can Dondrad see anything that might have killed it?
Bert, are you going to go through?
Oh, yeah, Bert's going to
Yay, so everybody's waiting for
I'll move
us.
Well, the alarm turned off, didn't it?
And they brought everybody.
Are there still statues in here? Because I've still got my phobia.
No, it's off.
How'd you activate this blue thing?
Oh, so it is.
Well, unfortunately, until people clear the receiving pod, you got
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
because obviously it gets quite a bit messy if you teleport inside someone else.
Yeah, would rather. The last thing I want to see is Dundrad's guts.
Well, and there's no statues, but they look stone to me.
Bert,
Talking.
Bert, you're standing in the portal, nothing happens, so I'll put you on hold for the moment.
Yes.
Where's Stux? Where's Stux?
Schnooks is through already.
Okay.
Schnooks is on the other side.
Okay, so in that case, Bert, let me.
Snooks will go on hold too. Snooks was supposed to go through with
Yeah.
with Rannick, but yeah, just put Snooks on hold as well. So.
No problem at all.
You sure you don't want to move Schnooks off the receiving plate?
I can't actually see Stux on the receiving plate.
Yeah, I don't see Snooks anywhere.
No, I don't know what happened to Stux. Let's just add Stux back in, out the way.
Looks like
There.
He's doing that cat still thing again, isn't it, when he disappears?
Yeah.
Evidently, yeah.
The bad guy's getting ready for their rugby game again.
Roger, drop. Does sound like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Lash this guy. Let's eat hatchet.
Hit with a raise.
Because I need a one-handed weapon.
You basically disembowel the warrior. Basically, he drops to the floor.
So anytime you're ready, people. We can hold them on this door. Or this archway.
Hey, Rannick, I do believe you get an uncanny dodge when someone fires a fireball in your general direction.
I do indeed. Yeah, I'll be not standing where that is.
Okay, I'll let you move yourself. This means Rannick and Jelsa This means Rannick and Jelsa are hit by the fireball that suddenly explodes in the confined area.
I mean, Dongrad and Jelsa.
Doesn't Dondrad get toasted as well?
I started saying Dongrad and Jelsa. Fortunately, well, Jelsa's shaken by the explosion, but Jelsa is unaffected. Sorry, Dondrad is unaffected. God, I'm
Yeah, that confused me.
my brain's melting. Okay, it's the heat. My brain's melted. It's finally over.
Okay.
Last. Rannick, you're up.
Did I see who threw that fireball?
No.
Okay, fine. Which place? There. These warriors of wrath, do they happen to be humanoid?
Well, they happen to be a type of NPC, annoyingly, because I found it was the combat tracker. Which really annoys me because I pointed out that would be. No, they are not.
They're not humanoid.
They are not humanoid.
Damn it. What are they then?
What else are you asking if they are?
Are they humanoid? Are they undead? Are they bestial? Not bestial. The other type of humanoid. Humanoid, undead, monstrous humanoid, or dragons? I'm guessing they're not dragons.
No, they're none of those.
And none of those. Damn it. Oh well, never mind.
Okay. Your arrows thunk into them.
Well, I'll have to take that.
Delta recovered from the fireball that exploded, and
And just drops her backpack and steps over here. And get this oh, not good. Okay, I'll have to add extra power point. Those are the three I was aware of.
they do sound a bit squelchy, don't they? Oh, you lucky so-and-so.
So it hits them with confusion. Those three.
Do you want to make him distracted or vulnerable?
With Rannick and Dondrad right there, ready to slam them. Oh, I think distracted would be better than where we're at. So, and then I'm gonna duck back around the corner.
Do not end your bloody turn until I'm finished. Apparently.
Oh, I'm just removing
I
the.
know, I'm teasing you. It's just. That one's done. That one is done, and that one there is distracted. There we go.
And then move me back behind the corner.
Okay. Now you can end your turn. Thank you very much.
Bert would like to go now.
So yes, Bert, well, you will automatically teleport. Sorry, thank you for reminding me. As soon as they both cleared it, sorry, you should have automatically moved. Let's move you both to there.
I whispered to Bert, there's a bunch of them in there, Bert.
Bert comes off hold. Bert.
Bert will step over to here. Yep, there are a whole bunch of them in there.
I warned you.
Bert is going to double act. We're going to start by shooting this one with his bow. Magic arrows, come here. Wow. Let's Benny that.
You hit.
Let's Benny that. Good
off
grief.
The arrow
Crying out
bounces
loud.
off its
Okay.
armor.
Fine. Well, I was going to shoot a different one with my second shot, but I think I'm going to shoot him again.
That's obviously what the squelchiness is. They're just too squelchy.
Wow.
Oh, you shook him that time.
Okay, and Snooks is going to come up here and dart between some legs. And make an attack against Axeman 3.
works. That's a hit. We should add a +1 on the game, but that doesn't matter.
Nope, didn't give me the raised damage.
Remember when it used to work so beautifully? And then they updated the core rules and it broke.
Halcyon Day.
Pardon?
Halcyon Day.
Yes. Okay, the one you... Sure, that's wrong. I'm sure that is... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I think I've got something wrong here. I need to check this. Playtest, because this strikes me as very broken. Really? I really missed something. I don't. It's not me. I just didn't notice something up until this point. What? That doesn't make any sense. Fair enough, it does. Okay, the guy you just hit decides he's going to retaliate. He casts a spell. He basically casts a spell and fire just wafts straight towards all of you. Which is burst, isn't it? I always get blast and burst butted up in the old days. That's a hit with a range.
Run it again back.
2 power points. 2 power points. 3, 4 power points. 5 power points. Yeah. Okay. So Brannick jumps out of the way. That means Schnookums and Dondrad and Bert are hit. 2d6 damage. Okay, now 2d6 damage. So let me see now. First things first. Toughness 8 still doesn't affect Dondrad. It's AP 2. Toughness 5 still only fatigues Bert. But you're still fatigued by being hit by the fatiguing flames of armor piercingness.
Is that a technical thing?
Yes. Schnookums and Bert are shaken and fatigued, and Dondrad is barely fatigued. Okay. Warrior of Wrath over here. He's very fed up with someone keep dodging out of the way, so I'm just going to bolt Brannick with a magic missile. And miss. I'll spend a penny on that.
Well, it's called a missile.
Oh.
No, I should have called it a magic missile.
Oh, if I'd noticed he was distracted, I wouldn't have bloody wasted a penny. My mistake. He recovers, doesn't he? So that's okay. Oh, that's why I got confused. That's fine. It's only the swordsman that are Eldritch Knights. So what do the X-Men have instead? Because I suspect they're the full combat-y ones if the other ones are the wizards. Ooh, that's quite nasty. Shame I don't get to use it very often. He's got to run. 12 gets him to attacking range of Schnooks. So this big axe comes swinging down at Schnooks, and Schnooks dodges deftly to the side. Okay, this one gets to there. The axemen are sort of the second axeman joins the first axeman, and they appear to act and coordinate together. Obviously, well trained in fighting in formation, but it still doesn't help having get a better hit on the. It still doesn't help me get a better hit on thingy. So then, Arena on her turn.
Aye, you giving them attack +1?
Yes. Gang up this one as well in formation fighter.
Yes, with doubles.
Yep.
I can't see the other map yet. Well,
Can't do an effect for that because it changes depending on how many formation fighters there are.
Indeed.
Ah, thank you. Righty.
I'm going to. As soon as this session's over, I'm going to go and recode all the portals just so that you can teleport automatically.
Don't blame me.
Automatically.
Sorry.
Automagically.
Good point taken.
So do I appear here with my move to do, or is appearing here my move?
Well, you move 5 inches to get there, so.
Well, true, but I've been waiting there for a while. That 5 inches. I mean, how many turns has it been since combat started and I was in the other room?
None yet.
Okay. Fine. How high is this area?
Doesn't tell me that. I don't think flying is possibly an option in this one. So this long chamber. Yeah, I'll give you the description now. You're all here. This long chamber is filled with practice dummies dressed in battered and scorched suits of armour, and a few contraptions bearing sharp implements. Several doors and open to corridor sections of the chamber along each wall. An opening in the opposite wall appears to be what's a meeting hall. Doesn't tell me how high it is. I would say flying is probably not an option around here.
Then I can't really do anything useful. And if I'm not going to be able to be useful in this form, I may as well drop it.
Okie dokie. I was thinking that, yeah. I was thinking that was probably the practical thing to do.
So I will drop form and then do that. Where's the combat tracker? There it is. There you go.
Okay, Warrior of Wrath number 5 remains shaken. Where is Warrior? Oh, he's over there. I'm going to spend a penny to unshake. Ah! Just closed the bloody map somehow. Okay. And then I'm just going to drop that. Oh, look at that. Means. Will you please pay your bloody targets? Will you please clear your bloody targets before you keep making annoying test rolls?
Alright.
Okie dokie. I am going to cast Blast. Bloody hell, Dondra. Arrow deflection does not protect. Dondra is not protected with a shield from this because it is not an arrow. Okay. Right.
Yeah, that's why I went for the first attack on Hatchet, because I'm using the one-handed weapon and the shield of arrow deflection.
Indeed. Unfortunately, none of them are using arrows.
Yeah, I know, but I thought we told them on the doorway, so.
Yeah, that's cool.
So hiding behind something quite solid might be helpful.
6. I didn't get the right. Okay. So I'm just going to hit. Oh, just going to hit you here. They hit with blast damage. Doing 4 wounds to Bert. Ouch. A wound to Dondrad. And shaking Jelsa. Yeah, Bert really got off worse there, didn't he?
Because I'm kind of around the corner, I probably didn't take the worst of it.
Yeah, that was a 7 power point blast. These scary buggers have got the I can cast spells with the asterisks on them effect.
Ooh.
Could do just like that too.
Okay, so Arena got hit as well. I didn't roll the damage for Arena.
What did I just get hit by? Sorry.
A fireball.
Oh, how rude.
Except I forgot to do the extra damage, so let me just roll it as if it was. So that was actually 14 on Arena, which is a wound upon Arena as the fireball explodes.
Then I will soak. Poofed.
Gondred, are you taking your wound?
Am I injured? Yes.
You were indeed. It was a very big and powerful fire blast.
Yeah, I'm going to soak that.
It literally basically slams Bert into the wall, and he lands hard, and he's smouldering. And in fact, so that shield protects you from most of the blast, but the heat does still sap your strength through the arm.
So did I manage to soak it? Yes.
No, you took a wound.
Did I manage to soak it?
Yes, you did. You round. Ranks first.
Right. Okay. Well,
Jelsa's first.
Alright then.
And I'm not taking anymore. So I'm going to step just briefly around the corner. Say, oh, I got target. I can get, like, these 4 or 5. And I'll have to do selective ones. So, I'm not sure about this. So I can get the 2, etc. I know I can get those.
Okay, I'm going to request an interrupt. And I should have checked how this works. Okay, so I'm going to request an interrupt and attempt to interrupt you as you're casting your sparkly fireworks. I got a 7.
What do I have to roll?
You just have to roll better than equal to or better than a 7.
Okay, I have the ones in my card. I got
Athletics. And this is an athletics check.
I thought you said pathetic.
Okay, I completely failed to interrupt you.
So I can target 2. Not letting me target them again, of course.
That's because the token's there. Yeah, you have to get the token out of the way now.
No. There we go. Here, you're gonna have to target them for me. It's get the 3 in the back.
There you go. Oh well. So much for attempting to dispel your spell as you cast it. Roll for damage.
That's going to leave a mark.
Isn't it?
It is rather. Splat. Okay, well, 1 splat, 1 wounded, 2 unharmed.
Well, I'm gonna duck back.
Okay.
I've noticed when I do stuff, then they get mad at me and I become a target. I don't be the target.
Problemo. So, as we were saying before, it's Rennick's turn.
No, it's not, because that captain attempted to interrupt, failed, so he goes now.
Good point.
Good point. Very good point.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to hold off until you've done something.
You are indeed, aren't you? No, I'm not going to worry about that. What I will do is, I will get a raise. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. A very scantily clad woman appears right in front of you, Rannick, and starts acting lustfully towards you in a desperate attempt to.
Why is it always Rannick that they try and do that to? They never do it to Dondrad and Bert.
The big
grab you into it
Because Rannick tends to be in front.
Tries to
It's not
pull
to do with
you into her
huge
busty
fang.
embrace.
and he projects a lot of machismo too.
Out of interest, did she move into my combat range? Because I've got... No, I've not got first strike. I was just going to try it. Okay, so...
Basically she appears out of a door through which behind you can see numerous other scantily clad ladies and lots of plush interiors and beds and men and women in various poses, and apparently the bennies must flow.
Oh, bugger off, says Rannick. Is it my go now, then?
It is indeed.
Right. Bugger off, you, says Rannick, and reaches into a pouch and throws out his entangle power, his hunter's snare, to catch all 6 of those, please. So let me just find my effect.
Excuse me.
There you go.
Thank you. Right, so they are going to be bound, and I would like them all to take a level of fatigue as well, please.
The bennies must flow.
Hurrah. So yeah, Rannick says, bugger off, you lot.
You tell him to go away, and then you tie him to the ground. That's really...
No, it was more that the bugger off on the trying to get me into her bosomly embrace.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You say bugger off to them after you bind them to the spot. Okay.
No, I said bugger off first when she was trying to embrace me, then tied her down so that she can't embrace me, and then I'm going to multi-action, and I'm going to punch the illusionary succubus, and then do something else afterwards.
You hope it's illusionary, don't you? Because if
Well, if it's not illusionary, I'm punching it anyway. And I've got a sneak attack on that because it's bound.
It wasn't.
It sort of disappeared.
It wasn't bound.
It
It wasn't affected at all, and it vanishes as soon as you punch it with a cry of hurtfulness.
Okay. Then I will step away from the bouncing Spawn Axeman. And I will shoot them. Shooting seemed to work well last time.
That's 2 hits.
Okay. That'll do.
Okay. You shoot them both. They cry out in pain as you skewer them with arrows.
Happy with that.
Arena, you're up.
Okay. I am casting this spell with power and whichever one it is that makes it faster. Haste, hurry. Oh, bollocks. No, I'm not casting it at all. I'm just giving myself a headache. Bollocks.
Actually, you still have to spend the power points to the critical fail, don't you?
Do I? I thought it was 1 power point.
But you couldn't.
Yeah, I thought the expense was the fatigue.
Good point. It is. I forget. Sorry, getting my wrong smug with that. Backlash, critical failure, and accuracy for backlash. It causes level fatigue and all currently active powers terminate. Yeah, sorry. In the old days, it used to be if you critically failed, you had to spend the power. You had to, you know what I mean, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, that was a really spectacular action I just achieved then, wasn't it?
Right, now stop levitating. She's levitating up in the air.
Oh, yeah, she is. Come back down to the
Clearly, I landed before I became myself.
Clearly. Okay.
I probably landed before I went through the thingy, what's it? No.
Sin Spawn Axeman Captain is he's out, isn't he?
What?
I still need a.
And in English?
Well, it's how the hell do you deal with arcane resistance against a dice against a skill you don't roll? It winds me up. Do you know what I mean? They've got magic resistance, but they can't resist a power just because you don't have to roll the dice to do it. That just means no. What's the point of playing a wizard?
Have it-
Just play a class with mystic.
It's the same way that we can't resist innate powers because they're not rolled.
Exactly. Yeah. So the other argument is do you make them immune to innate powers, which is then a little too far the other way, isn't it?
Well, it's a plus X bonus for whatever the effect is. So if it's a saving throw, the saving throw is at +4. If it's damage roll, damage roll is at -4.
The only sane way I can think of doing it at the moment would be it is an arcane -2, and therefore because you don't roll. I mean, because you're casting it with the extra power point to get a raise, a -2 turns your roll of an 8 to a 6, doesn't it? Which means you can't get a raise on something.
Yeah.
But that's about the only fair way I can think about it. This
just
Axeman
apply the
captain.
bonus.
This Axeman captain is entangled,
Not bound.
It's effectively the same as environmental protection, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. He just tried to bite Snookums.
Well, that's rude. Schnookums is the one that does the biting.
Is a normal sin spawn. Yes, they are. Okay. So, 2 actions. Strength -2, which is factored in. So if I do that, he most certainly breaks free and comes over to bite Rannick.
At least he's not at +3 gangler bonus anymore.
Hang on, that should have been a 5 because he's not entangled. But that's still not good enough, is it?
No.
Yeah, because then you'd have to add in the multi-action penalty. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So next brings us to the warrior of Wrath, who remains shaken. Which is really depressing, really. I'll spend my last penny to unshake. Doesn't have that edge, so that's okay. So I shall instead, as he's dodging everything, just magic missile Rannick. Oh dear! He didn't critically fail.
You didn't hit the thing's wall.
No, he just fails to cast the spell, doesn't he? Another 1. Warrior of Wrath, 2. Come on, give me these stats. Freeze up, aren't you, bouncing around? Thank you very much. Oh, there we go. He does not have arcane resistance, so he is fully bound and distracted. So that could be really interesting. Okay, well, he's going to have to try and break free. And fail. But remains shaken.
Well, Burr will spend a penny to unshake.
Okay.
Burr will take 2 actions. His first action will be to drink this potion of major healing.
I thought it might be. To take it down to 1 wound. Very sensible. I don't know. When it's cold, we complain it's cold. When it's hot, we complain it's hot. And when we melt...
That's because we're British.
Yeah. But uses potion of major healing, and then it looks like he's...
Yeah, I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to imbue my arrow with some magic and take a shot. And... Yeah, I really need to Benny that. I think I'm going to have to Benny that. There we go. Much better.
I'm planning on sleeping in the basement.
Did you see that, the gritting lorries, they're going to send them out on the streets to put sand down on the roads?
Wow, really?
Yeah, because the tar's going to melt, so they're going to send them out to put sand down on the roads to try and, And Putney Bridge caught fire yesterday. The track.
Really?
But the track on Putney Bridge caught fire yesterday because of the heat.
Crikey.
It was so dry and the train sparked and obviously ignited
the oil on the track. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's kind of crazy.
It must have looked like Back to the Future. A train had just gone past.
Okay, so that's not with the raise.
Okay, so that's a wound. Oh, look at that. Wounds all round. Okay, Warrior Raph takes a wound. Warrior Raph takes a wound. Warrior Raph takes a wound. Warrior Raph is incapacitated, having taken 3 wounds. And down he goes.
Okay, the other 2 are fatigued and have lingering damage of 4d4.
So. Very nicely done, by the way. Okay, so I'm sure you guys will make sure to remind me, because I always fail to notice the lingering damage effects after I put them on. Thank you.
Snooks will spend a penny to unshake as well.
Okay, yep, Schnooks will spend a penny to unshake as well. Schnooks spends a penny
And
to
we'll
unshake.
go ahead. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and attack this captain here.
The one that tried to bite him.
Yeah, him.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's quite bad. That's a crit fail.
No, it's not.
Oh no, it's not. No, natural one on 2 different fighting dice is not a critical fail.
How many bennies does Snook have?
Snook has 2 more bennies. Actually, Snook has 3 more bennies, because I accidentally gave Jelsa a Joker earlier, didn't I?
Okay, let's go ahead and spend one of those bennies.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Whosever sound effect that was, it was perfectly timed.
Yeah, so curiosity, so there's no gang up bonus, is there?
Not on allies for some. It's very broken for some reason.
No, but it shouldn't be anyway. There shouldn't be a gang up bonus anyway. Or should there? I don't know.
Formation fighter gets +1 gang up bonus.
Himself adds to himself. That's a subtle difference that all confused everybody.
And allies, so that's a gang up bonus of +2, which I've got, as you quite rightly pointed out, I got wrong before. As he bites Rannick, and basically gets up.
That's gang up bonus +3.
Yes, it would be, because it would be +1, but it doesn't matter. He crit fails, so he leaves himself vulnerable as he completely fails to bite Rannick.
Marvellous.
Dondrad's going to multi-action, and then he's going to wild attack.
Multi-action, the wild attack. Good call.
So, first thing he's going to do is hit this guy next to him with a hatchet. So, Rune Chill hatchet on that guy.
Special things, didn't you? I can't remember what. Other than being cold.
If you can activate the Rune Chill Hatchet, and then once a day, and it does an extra d6 damage for 5 rounds.
That was it. Extra. Okay. I think it's just extra equals 1 or something, but that adds to trait as well, so it gets interesting.
But does it is activating the Rune Chill? Is that an action?
It was a limited free action, I think.
Should be in the description. That tab.
Yeah, once per day as a limited free action, you can cause the runes to flare up with flickering cold blue light.
Aye, so yeah, we'll chuck in a D6 to see what happens for a laugh. Oh, look at it, aces!
5 rounds, did you say?
Yeah, lasts for 5 rounds.
Can't make it an effect because it only affects if you use the rune shield, so I'll just put it in like that to remind you.
So does that guy die?
What happened?
So it's 23 damage instead of 15.
23 damage it takes.
Did I accept? I must have accepted the damage, mustn't I? Which was a mistake. So 23 damage.
If it was 1 wound for 15, it'll be 2 more wounds with an extra 8, won't it?
Yeah, that's fine. But that's not the point. The point is he's got the fact I applied the damage because I obviously wasn't paying attention because I'm out of bennies. However, he's got his own. I'll spend 1 more.
Oh, it's costing bennies, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
he takes 2 wounds.
Still only soaked 1 of them.
Saving throw versus vigor, or he's fatigued as well.
From the rune shield.
Yes.
The wounds would be this week is it's really annoying. Does arcane resistance damage -2 means they take less 2 damage from magic weapons? I know they don't, but anyway. Okay, he's fatigued. Go for it.
So hang on, that was a multi-action. So
Okay.
he didn't die. That's a bit of a blow for morale. Yeah, I'm going to move and let him hit me.
It's brave of you.
He can't. He's shaken.
He's shaking. You're out of pennies. Right.
Oh no, he's unshaken.
He's
still missed.
Right, I thought I'd do enough damage to make him. Right, so rune chill hatchet on this guy.
Yeah, miss.
Oh, I'm going to benny that.
Thondrad didn't get his gang up bonus there, so you don't need to benny it because your total was a 7. With his block +1 was an 8.
You don't get a gang up bonus. They're at plus. Their gang up bonus is at +1 now.
Ah, yeah, good point.
I know it's weird, isn't it? They've actually got better odds than we have. So yeah, that's missed twice. Yeah, I hate that edge. It's really difficult to work out.
Okay, Warrior of Wrath number 3 is remaining shaken, which is really annoying, and he's going to take 44 lingering damage. /DMG 44, which does absolutely nothing to him, I'm afraid. Yeah. Warrior of Wrath number 4 is remaining shaken. Take 44 lingering damage.
Oh, he might be in trouble.
Would be if it bloody treated it as damage and worked. Why is that not working? There we go. Down he goes. Okay. Multi-action. However, he can do that with that. Okay. Because he's got that speed running and he got the eyes, he ignores a multi-action penalty. So if he only performs 2 actions, so he does that first. He didn't get the raise, which is really rather annoying, but that's by the by. Okie dokie. And then he is going to do the same thing again. And succeed. And then I have to spend the power points. 2, 4. New round. Dundred gets the Joker.
Yay.
Yeah, I shall wild attack again. I really want to split these up, guys up.
That's a hit. Yeah, I
Plus
think
the,
that.
extra, plus the extra D6 for the rune chill.
No, it does it automatically. I coded it in. Put it in.
That.
Yeah, so they were using formation tactics, so I thought I'd split them up. Literally.
Right, I'll spend the power point to keep rapid shot going, please. Then I'll do that. And I will do that. Then we've got a multi-action. And Rannick's going to punch the one in front. In fact, Rannick's going to headbutt the one in front of him. And that's all I needed. Then step to there. Both of those.
One wounded, one down.
That will do. Thanks, Dante. These buggers are tough.
That's the first action. My Radic is magic missile.
Okay.
3d6 damage, AP2. Which takes your toughness down to 14. 14, which means you take a wound.
Let's not, shall we?
Okay. And that's cost me points. And then for his second action, he's going to magic missile you. Hitting you with a raise. Another 3d6 damage. Which again, well, I know it's absolutely pathetic, isn't it? It's absolutely
Yeah, as Rannick shoots the two warriors, he'll like, dodge left and right, and the magic missiles will indeed miss.
They shake you. The second magic missile shakes you.
I'll take the shaking.
I thought you might. Yeah, that's fine. So that's another 3. Okay, Chelsea, you're up.
Yeah, Jelsa can only see one from where she is, and she's really reluctant to go back into that room. So she's gonna pull out a wand. Shouldn't that be with a raise?
No, it's arcane resistance.
Oh. Is she gonna hide further back in the corner because now she can move it up?
Stick him.
Ow.
Bring us up.
Alrighty, I am going to swallow a potion. Just trying to find it. Where's it gone? There it is. It's, there you go.
Potion of relief restoration. That's fatigue, isn't it?
That was the point. Because I really don't want to be all messed up like that. And I will. That's fine, but as I don't have to roll for it, I'll add the modifier to the action that does involve rolling. I will come round to there. And I will do that. It's not very good. Never mind.
I'm afraid you missed.
I did.
Benny?
Yeah, go on then. Oh, that did a lot of good. Can I take my remaining move? Can I squeeze past him to there? There's a gap, but is it enough to squeeze through?
Looks like it. Let you through.
Thank you. Alright, cool. That way I'm not blocking Bert's line of sight or anything. I guess that will do. Another ineffectual turn. I am not being a particularly productive member of the party this week.
We all have those weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
Basically, I've got a fan blowing.
You're not tripping over your phone feet and falling flat on your face.
No, that's somebody else's shtick.
No, I'm afraid it wasn't.
Yeah, what are you two talking about?
Righty-ho. Warrior of Wrath number 3 is remaining shaken. Is that number 3? Yeah, he's taken, how many wounds? He's taken 2 wounds, so he can only move 4 inches.
He's entangled and therefore can't move.
Okay. The Sin-Spawn Axeman captain is remaining shaken. Me? Whisper? Never. Sin-Spawn Axeman. Okay, I'm one of these days I'm gonna get to my turn. Got it. Got him.
Ow!
This axeman bites you. Okay. Suddenly, Rannick, you are overcome with sinful thoughts about a certain tavern owner back in Sandpoint.
Does he only have to hit me for that attack? Damn.
He only has to bite you. Yeah. Oh, good point. Damn it. Yeah, he got you. Oh, I just wanted to have you having dirty thoughts for D6 minutes instead of being out of 5.
Wahaha!
Okay, Bert's up. Book 5, isn't it? Book 5.
Okay,
5
Bert
6.
is. Let me see your shape. Bert is going to go ahead and just shoot this captain right here in front of him.
It's a six book adventure campaign, isn't it? It's the Rise of the Runelords.
Oh,
Or not.
Hang on. Where's Bert? Roll for damage.
Line of fire.
Roll for damage. I can't shoot. I can't have Bert shoot snooks. Fortunately, Irina's armor protects her as an arrow hits her in the backside.
Rude.
Well, you swung forward too much there.
So you felt the need to poke me from behind.
How I got behind you, I have no idea. I expected it to like bounce off your. Never mind.
What actually happened? What actually happened is basically the arrow ricocheted off the axeman's shield and basically hits Irina. I'm going to say to go around the corner like that. Okay, you are up, Mr. Burt, sir. And Mr. Strucken, so I should say. And it's 3 bennies. Yes, 4 bennies. Which you did actually factor in. Okay, oh no. Actually, in fact, I found a really good bug. Allied NPCs get bennies when the bad guys do, and not when the party does.
That is an interesting bug.
All right, I have to test that one and all.
What? 1 point short of shaking you, so you can have D6 minutes of thinking about Miku.
I don't need that. I can do it anyway.
I should have just hit you with ruddy axe. What is this about Warrior of Wrath 3? He's just standing there having a party on his own in the middle of the room. It's getting quite annoying. Radek, you are no longer shaken.
Well, I think I'm going to need to multi-action again then.
Trust me, if I took the noise cancelling off, which
Oh,
is
I
making
don't-
me quiet, you
oh,
wouldn't be
I
able to hear
don't
me because of the fan in my face.
Will you stop chewing on my arm? Says Rannick, swinging this axeman around by his teeth. And I will Benny that. It's better.
Right. There we go.
I will Benny that as well. And step over there. And then for my second trick, so he steps over there with an arrow knocked to his bow. No, I didn't do that. I did not shoot that guy. I was meaning to cancel that one. And as he sees the Warrior of Wrath in the corridor behind him, he takes one quick shot at Warrior of Wrath number 3, and then spins round and shoots back at Warrior of Wrath. That will do. So which one did I hit first? I hit 3 first, so he gets a sneak attack.
Ah, no, you didn't. I am sorry. You can't shoot through a wall.
Oh, sorry. I thought I could see him because I had line of sight to him from the token.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking. I can't be bothered to put him back on. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, the direct line put you straight through a wall. But I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Okay.
Don of the Dread.
Right, Don of the Dread will stand here and smash this guy. And we'll smash this guy. What? And we'll smash. I'm just going to do it because I can. God, he's a bit of a tough cookie, isn't it? He's a bit of a tough cookie for somebody who's... Right, okay.
And Jalsa's going to step back out where she can see what's going on. And she'll be able to see the guy that she's already tried to get once still standing there. So she'll grab out another one. This will use up the last charge on this one. That's part of why I'm using it.
You had that one since Sandpoint's first time. You hit.
Oh, aye, right, okay.
I'm going to Benny that one time.
Dookie.
Yeah, it didn't do any damage. So then I'm going to hide back behind the corner so he don't see me. Like he didn't already see me.
The wand crumbles to dust. Sin Spawn Axeman Captain remains shaken. No, he doesn't. He unshakes. Okay, what could he do? Because he's all sorts of... what's his gear? Let's have a look at his gear. It's a great axe. He doesn't actually have a shield, so the arrow must have bounced off his thing. I forgot to give him martial flexibility. Activate their martial flexibility. Okay, so I'm going to give him... Okay. Give him sweep. It's just out of range. Oh, fair enough. He was entangled, I suppose, so he's already vulnerable. But yeah, he basically gets tangled up in the stuff on the floor and basically just make him prone and trips up and ends up prone on the floor. But you're up.
I think I would actually like to start with Snooks, taking advantage of this guy laying on the ground next to him.
Certainly. Think. Wildly?
We are going to leap onto him.
Bouncing and then... That's a hit with... That's 2 hits. 1 hit with a raise and a standard hit.
You tear that bugger up, Snooks.
Next for Snooks.
Right.
You'll do it for a Snooky snack.
Snooky snack. I've got a GM Benny. I have to give you for the Snooky snack. That's a wound upon the Sin Spawn Axeman Captain. Yes. There we go. He's still alive.
Okay, now Bert will go, and he will go ahead and shoot Axeman number 5.
Go for it. Where the hell did I put that bloody... Oh, it's in here. Sorry, the fan doesn't work. Okay, you...
Whoa!
My word, that's quite impressive.
That was in one ear, out a nostril, up the other nostril, and out the other ear, wasn't it?
Pretty much. Axeman number 5, definitely. Instantly incapacitated with a single arrow. Very well done. Hit him. Okay, Sing Spawn Axeman Captain. It's not. No, it's not targeted. Just look at its arena.
Let's see if I can actually at least take this one down.
Look at that mighty blow.
Right. What was the effect of that mighty blow? A wound.
A wound.
A very good wound. Oh dear.
I contributed.
You did. You incapacitate the Sin Spawn Axeman Captain, and there we go.
I'm not sure if we got them all. Do you know that?
Rannick just wants to have a look over here because he's pretty sure one of them went this way.
Aye. I think they kind of... Did they knock back into the corners?
There's more of them teleporty things over here. I'm pretty sure one of them went this way.
There's teleporty things over here and all.
Yeah, but we don't know where these teleporty things go.
And so I take it that's like a mess hall to the south.
That was the description, wasn't it? Where's the description? Yeah. Appears to be what appears to be a meeting hall.
So that's got to be like the hallway. That's a common room, and I take it all these are all bedrooms around here.
Yes, indeed.
What'd you see, Bert?
Well, I think these are the rooms where these guys were kind of chillaxing until the alarm got set off.
Okay, so I now have to sort out the party sheet.
There's a wee side passage off the common room, presumably going to a kitchen somewhere. I don't know.
I had artwork for them. Sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, here's a question for you. 2 things I've got to do is first fix Bert, and then the second thing is to save time.
Kidding me? I've got more bloody spell books to create. Okay, so
I'm intrigued to know what the Warriors of Wrath are if they're not humanoids.
You weren't
Constructs.
You weren't targeting the Warriors of Wrath, were you?
Yeah, lots of times.
No, it was the Axemen. You asked about the Warriors of Wrath.
I will challenge you to go back and watch the feed on that.
The only time you asked me what they were, it was the Axemen, because I'm going to check. Warriors of Wrath are... Warriors of Wrath were humanoid, but it was the Axemen you were asking me about.
Okay.
You didn't actually ask me about the Warriors of Wrath. I apologise for, but because I would have told you, because the Axemen were evil aberrations.
Ah.
Anyway,
right. Anyway, to save time, let's give Bert a potion of minor healing.
Okay, so there were
And I want to have a look at Rannick's arm. Did he get infected by the bite at all?
6.
No, bugger didn't bite me. He barely broke skin.
I don't know. You're going to turn into Michael Jackson or something like that. So.
Scary.
Okay. I have to be honest, actually, someone didn't take all the equipment out. But anyway, you got another 6 spell books. You've got another 6 great swords.
Well, I said that it was all in my bag of holding. We just haven't physically moved it there.
You'll regret that.
By the way, there's a big book in there. What's that large journal? I bet you that's written in whatever it's called.
Thessalonian.
Yeah, right, okay.
No,
I'm still on the ABC Big Book of Mountains.
Yeah, that was the book about the Runelords thing.
I love that, the ABC Big Book of Mountains. Oh dear.
A is the avalanche, a thing you should avoid.
B, boulders, they fall down. C, crevasse, they can be covered by snow.
Right, okay, so there you go, that's that. That makes my life
Have
easier.
you put it all in mine?
Yeah, so you're probably heavily encumbered right now.
Okay. Yeah. Total carried 322. I think it's about that.
So what does
Right,
so
fine.
what are?
Fine, I'll sort it out. You carry on.
Hang on, wait a minute. You've got son porn in there.
There you go. So that's your.
I
that's
definitely
your,
heard that wrong.
Okay.
You didn't.
Oh really?
So what's the great sword do?
The great sword. There's 6 of them, and they're all accurate great swords.
I'm going to take one, mummy. That's going to encumber me into. I've gone encumbered again, haven't I? Oh no, I'm not. It's going on here. Have I not? No. Mistake.
Oh, thank you. I was like, I don't
Great
remember
sword,
putting that in a bag of holding, and then I saw it appearing further down my sheet.
I've got 6 unidentified items as well.
Unidentified armors.
I mean, that's going to encumber me taking that. But it's such a lovely sword. I'm sorry, my religious kinks are getting the better of me. I'm thinking, ooh, double-handed sword. Ooh, right, okay. It's like sort of like Gorham.
There you go. I think that put it all in there, didn't it?
There. I think so. Oh, I know where some will be missed. Yeah, there it is. Mithril chainmail. That's what's taking me over.
Ah, right.
No, it's not carried. Or is it? Mithril shirt. Yeah, that is. Take that off. And that off. Yeah, there we go. That's better.
Yeah.
Because I've got a great load of armour that I'm not wearing in the armour section. For that matter, 4 masterwork daggers.
Okay, so actually, let me just. Oh, there's a typo there. Well, that's been ID'd. That's been ID'd for ease. I'm not sure where the noble outfits came from, so I've left them there.
So I take it the large longsword is a 2-handed weapon then for me.
Yes. Yes, it would be.
So put that in.
The 6 spell books, are they identical or different to each other?
Ironically, they're probably all the same 6. They're probably all the same spells, I suspect, because they're the spell books.
Mind you, they've still got a saleable value, haven't they?
They have. Well, I'm going to have to sit there and create them all properly now. That's okay. I should make some notes about all the... I've got an awful lot of stuff to do on this one.
Same as before, anything left over is going to go in my bag of holding. Boy,
Yeah,
am I
Bert.
going to need a long time to unload all this at the other end.
Yeah, Bert.
The warriors were basically
Boy,
wizards
what's up?
with swords, which is really scary.
Can you get that glowy puppy thing back?
Get the who what back?
The glowy puppy.
You mean the wolf?
Aye, the glowy puppy.
The familiar that you created?
Aye.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, the glowy puppy. Yeah, I can summon one of those back.
Because I reckon one of them buggers went this way. If you could send it through this blue thing, I'm sitting on this red thing, so we can't come back with reinforcements. But if you sent your glowy puppy through, you could find out what's on the other side. I mean, assuming it works same as other ones did.
Yeah, I don't see it why it wouldn't.
Hang on, there's one over here as well.
Yeah, one on each side.
Okay,
Well-
you create... Are you creating another attendant
Yeah.
with mind link?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, you create attendant with mind link. Okay. I won't worry too... yeah. Bink. And you put it... You send it over there, yeah?
Yeah, I send him through this one first.
Yep. So he vanishes.
Poof.
Poof. Well, he doesn't because of the wall. So you send him through there. He vanishes. And all you get is a sensation of excruciating pain, and then the link drops.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever's on the other side is big and bad.
Whereas instant death, I ain't going through there.
Well, no. What happened is it looks around, and all it saw was a sword coming straight down at it, and that was it.
Still
I mean, but
qualifies as big and bad.
if they went through that, presumably they're going to then start, guard the entrance. I mean, I could step through it.
I'm just going to dump the rest of the equipment on your bag of holding arena, just so you're about to get hit with lots of
That's
axes,
fine.
Lots of axes and swords and armor.
As long as you don't actually get hit with them, that's fine. I will
I
go
wish
through.
I need to get rid of more stuff.
I would like to get. I wish I could get my hands on the unedited code. So I wish I could get my hands on the extension for the bags of holding rather than just have the vault version, because I might try making it work in Fantasy Grounds. But anyway, that's by Fantasy Grounds Pathfinder. Anyway. In the meantime. Oh, someone keeps dumping stuff in the party sheet.
Well, I don't know who's doing that. Like, you know what I mean,
There we go.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
why I'm still over.
I'm
6
still encumbered.
breastplates that would do it.
Okay, I'm going to accept encumbrance penalty.
Right. What's the plan?
Don Brad's being a bit stupid because now he's carrying another two-handed sword. Like, it's not as if he's not got one. You know what I mean?
Okay, what have I missed?
So, I mean, I could step through the portal, right? And I would technically be okay. And I'd just hold them all off until everybody follows.
As long as you can get off thing when you get on the other side, so we can come through.
Yeah, this may be one of those situations where Dondra just needs to go through and step to the side as quick as he can.
Aye. Side step to the right. Side step to the right.
In fact, what happens when you go through? Is it like, does the portal sparkle or whatever? I don't know. Did it sparkle when we arrived? Because I'm just wondering, Jelsa could make me invisible, and I could step through it, and they might not see me.
There is a visual effect when the portal activates.
You could have bark skin on when you go through. Armor spell.
We could do that. Aye, we could give us bark skin, and then I could step through it.
Happy to
Through
cast
the
that on you.
holy divinity shall protect me from taking any damage. But that only gets me in. That only gets somebody in across the threshold.
What are you after?
Yeah, the trouble is, everybody else is going to have to follow me.
Actually, I have a thought, Doswalk. I have a power that would let me take 2 consecutive turns, which means I could step through, look around, and jump to the other portal and step back, with nobody else being able to take a turn. I'm assuming that it includes enemies.
It depends if they beat you on initiative.
What about intangibility? Would the portal still affect if you were intangible?
Well, the reason I was asking is because if I cast time stop on myself, or cast time stop, then nothing else, time stops for everything else.
You can't interrupt them.
Yeah. When I threw that copper into blue thing where we were before,
Yes.
it went through, right? So this means things what go in there will teleport through, right?
Yes.
Now, Bert, can't you do like wibbly magic on your arrows?
Wibbly magic, eh? But he's got the terminology down, that's for certain.
Can you do like one of them tangly arrows? Right. But fire it so it goes through all. Magic all. Arrow goes in circle, comes out other side, does wibbly magic, tangling things on other side. Maybe. I mean, I don't understand this stuff, but it seems like it makes sense to me.
You're very special, Rannick, and we wouldn't change you for anything.
Thanks for that, Rainey. I was feeling the love and support there for a while before you spoke.
Time is a constant for most, but not for this chronomancer. The spell slows down time for all but the caster, granting them a new turn immediately after it finishes this one. Yeah, it doesn't stop other people affecting you. It just means you get to go multiple times. Because otherwise, it would be a case of you would just basically be able to do everything and no one else can do. It's just, you know what I mean?
Well, because of the price on it, it's not something you just toss around.
What is the price on time stop? Because I can't see it there.
8 power points.
It's missing, isn't it? I need fixing that.
Yeah, you gave it to me, so I put it on my sheet so I would know.
Yeah. I think I fixed it. I just probably haven't fixed mine. So so looks like the 2D staying on the red portals.
Or maybe Sparkle Tits could make some whizzy fireworky thing, and we could put that in it, and it could go and like whizzy firework round room on other side, and that might discombobulate him or something.
Well, actually, here's if that's what you want to do. Remember, a long time ago, I picked up this really cool necklace with these really cool 3 gold balls. I've only used one of them, and basically, it's basically.
Is that not going to? Don't know how that works.
It's a necklace of fireballs. So
Yeah,
if,
no, but
if he
I don't
dropped
know how it works.
it drops one fire, but I could, if it activates on contact, then when it hits, it'd activate one fireball. I've only got the small burst templates left. You can try that.
Aye, I mean, if you throw it and it teleports before it hits the floor, then theoretically it's going to teleport and then hit the floor and then go back.
Well, when he threw the coin, did it teleport before it hit the ground, or did it hit the ground then teleport?
Yes.
That's not an answer.
Maybe someone with greater cult knowledge would be able to work out how it works.
You know what? We're wasting time. What one should I step through?
To be honest, what I really should have said was, I think, going back on this, although it doesn't say anyway, I only put the coin in to be nice and helpful, but it doesn't actually. The entire information I have about the teleporters is those who when the characters stand inside the circle, they're teleported. Doesn't say anything about magic. Doesn't say anything about items or anything else. So I'm actually going to take it as its most literal and retcon the fact the coin teleported.
Okay.
Only because it makes my life a darn sight easier.
Understood.
Damn, we can't throw fireballs through the teleporter and blow up the other room. Curses.
It's a very good idea, don't get me wrong, but each of them measures 10 feet, represent my gut feeling is if you were creating teleportations for means of transportation and in an area where magic,
right,
and you're creating magic items, I don't think you would want to let magical effects transport through it. Do you know what I mean?
Hang on, I've got a plan. Listen, why doesn't Bert create a magic doggy, right? And then we make the magic doggy push it onto the ethereal plane, and then send the magic doggy through. Because then the magic doggy can't be hurt, but Bert can still see.
If it will transport something that's ethereal only. It might not activate unless it's got a physical fleshy thing there.
And maybe we shouldn't be killing puppies. I'm kind of guilty about last one.
Look, how about we all just gather together and boost ourselves up to, eh? How did I just get back there?
Didn't do anything.
Yeah, let's just all stand next to the circle, and then 4 of us all step in at the same time.
I moved over here. How about we cast Barkskin and Smite on all of us? I'll do one of them, somebody else do Smite, and then all go through.
Well, what I'll do is I'll cast Bless on everybody.
Okay, cool.
Because that's deflection.
Okie dokie. So, I'm going to basically what I'm going to do is I am going to, because you're doing multiple spells and everything, I'm going to move down the combat tracker, asking each of you what preparation you're doing, and because obviously the longer you take to prep, rounds will you know what I mean. So
they're doing the same thing on the other side.
Quite possibly.
Mr. Rannick, sir, what are you doing?
I am going to boost my fighting skills.
Okay, which goes to 5. Arena.
I am going to, on everybody, cast Barkskin with the Hurry modifier. So
everybody, does that include Schnooks and Amber?
Yes. So how many people, or rather, how many targets is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 additional.
So 7, 8 power point. 8 power points to cast that.
He's not targeting herself at the moment.
That's my.
He said additional.
Yeah, but you do need to target yourself for the effect. That
was
my fault.
Have you?
I've done that now.
Have you changed it? Thanks. Cool.
So you didn't get the raise.
I'm gonna throw a Benny at it and see if I can get the raise. I'll stay there before I make it any worse.
So that is +2 points of armor from Barkskin. There we go.
And hurry on everybody as well.
That brings us to Jelsa.
Jelsa's gonna mutter a invocation to Desna under her breath, and that's it. Because with the bark skin on, my protection doesn't stack.
Dawn of the Dread.
Cast deflection on everybody.
Go for it. Whoa, with the raise. Go for it. So that is attack -2 because you got the raise. Very nice. And in a totally cliffhangy kind of way, you then prepare to step through. And that's where we'll leave it. And I'll get the portals programmed in for next week. So spend your bennies on points. But yes, interesting one that. Yeah, I'll go programming the portals. It's a shame I can't include him in the map proper.
4,
But
5, 6,
now they work
7,
much
8.
more interesting because you click on it and you'll just zip off somewhere, which would be really funny. Because then if you accidentally clip it, it would teleport you in the middle of a fight, and that would be very amusing. Right.
Before we switch out, Bert is going to drink a real quick potion of healing to get rid of that last point.
Yeah, I handed him a potion of healing because I wanted to look at Rannick's wound to see if it's infected
sorry,
by
Bert.
anything.
I forgot about you. Do you want to cast anything else, or just drink the potion of healing?
Just drink the potion. I really don't have it. Everybody's already got everything stacked, so.
Yeah, no problem at all. Okay, well, that's where we shall leave it then, with you preparing to step through the portal. I will basically, what I would say is the first 4 people who wish to step through the portal, position yourselves on the portal. Well, actually, don't actually. I'll put it in and we'll do it next week. You can argue amongst yourselves about that. So thanks very much. Oh, hopefully next week. Next week's meant to be even hotter, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, I think we should leave it there before I melt. Much sleep.
One thing you can do is like soak your t-shirt or your shirt and bring it out. So it's
Actually, I turned off the fan. I've got this cooling towel thing that basically it's all you have to do is basically wring it out after it's damp, and then once if it warms up, just flick it through the air a bit, and it gets lovely and cold again. And since I've started using that, I'm a lot cooler than I was. It's just I just need.
We've only got the fighting -2 effect on us from deflection, not the attack -2.
Sorry?
Don't go cast with a raise, you said, but we've only got the fighting -2 effect, not the...
That's not my fault. He picked the wrong effect.
Well, I pushed the wrong button. Please.
Not my fault. If he pushed the wrong bloody button, he pushed the wrong bloody button.
Not my fault, Governor. Someone else made that happen.
Oh, you buggering, sodding, annoying sod.
Well, there you go. Everybody targeted. Deflection, bless. So did I push the wrong button? Did I go for attack
-2? Hit anything until I get rid of the other one. Otherwise, you'll double up everything, and I'm not having you having -4 against the fightings. Right, now you can hit attack -2. Thank you. And there we shall leave it until next time. I don't think I've got anything next, so it's okay. So it's Tuesday the 19th when we shall return back to the Halls of Wrath. And then the following week, I've got a so Tuesday the 19th we've got back to Savage Pathfinder. Sunday the 24th we've got Deadlands Lost Colony, and then on Saturday the 30th of July it's the Tomb of Horrors. So lots of interesting things ahead. But I'm going to leave it there. I've got to go and have my. I'm going to go in. Actually, I was going to say I'm going to go have a nice cold shower, but I've just been, at the moment the shower doesn't do cold water.
You're going to go have a nice lukewarm shower.
No, it's quite warm actually.
How about you go outside and set the hose on sprinkler?
I'm very tempted to do that, but yeah, I'm just going to.
Mine's is finished. Oh, what a difference! Oof.
Don't get me wrong, it looks absolutely amazing, but they obviously there's obviously tweaking adjustments that need to be done. But even when the shower's on full cold, hot water comes through it at the moment. So obviously they've got to, they've just got to tweak the thermostat. It'd be great in the winter, but in the summer when you want a cold shower, you don't really want a warm shower. But it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I can convert mine over to gas.
Ooh, to gas.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I thought we were running out of the stuff. Well, we shall leave it there anyway. See you all soon. Hey ho.